For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live.
Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to discuss that what happens when moon is in the zodiac sign of Taurus in anyone's horoscope. So let's start this video. If you want to get a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in the description. So today we are going to talk about moon in Taurus. What happens? So first of all, let's see that what is moon. See, moon among all the 9 planets in astrology is the most important planet. Why? Because it controls our mind. Simply, if you do not have a sound mind, you cannot do anything in life. Whether it's any aspect of life, it is going to hamper. So moon is the most important planet. And moon controls your mind, your emotions, your feelings, how you think, how you behave. Okay, that is your moon. If moon gets afflicted, your mind gets afflicted. So moon is very, very important. Moon is a watery planet, so it controls the water content in the body. Water content, among the water content, the blood comes and your hormones and blood specifically, moon controls that. It also is a planet which rules the heart as well, apart from sun. So moon is a very, very important planet in Jyotish. Then moon is the natural significator of your mother, your childhood, your morals or virtues, specifically the learnings which you get from your family during your childhood. That is your moon. So moon becomes very, very important. Next thing, what is Taurus? So Taurus zodiac sign is the natural zodiac sign of the second house. According to Kalpurush Kundali, the main the ruler of this sign is Venus. So it has the combination of qualities of Venus and the second house. So what does this show? In one word, if I have to describe Taurus, it is materialism. Simply materialism. The most materialistic sign among all the 12 signs is Taurus. So it controls every material aspect which we have in this world. It is an earth sign. So it has relation only and only to the earth. Means this dimension in which we are living. So this is a very, very practical sign, specifically which is directly dealing with all the materialistic aspect of this practical reality. That is what Taurus is. So it controls our wealth, it shows finances, it controls speech. The way you speak is very, very important. If you have a good speech, you can persuade the most what you can say, stubborn people. But if you have a bad speech, abusive speech, even the most genuine and honest people will separate away from you. They will go away from you. Speech is very important. Taurus represents that. So and since it is controlled by Venus, it is a very creative sign also, because creativity is a part of Venus as well as it is in the domain of this material world. So this is what Taurus is. It controls everything which is materialistic in nature, whether it is wealth or money or luxuries or fashion, anything which you think of. It is Taurus, which gives you pleasure. That is Taurus. Okay, anything which you can buy, the pleasures which can be bought, that is controlled by Taurus. And since it is the natural zodiac sign of the second house, it also shows family. Okay, so this is what Taurus is. Now let's talk about what happens when moon is in this zodiac sign. See, most of the people who are familiar with astrology, they know that moon is exalted in Taurus. I've made the video on this also previously. You can watch that in card section here. But the main thing is that according to my experience, moon is the only planet which is free from exaltation and debilitation. I've said that in previous videos also on my channel. And the reason is simple, because moon is what? Your mind, and the sign in which it is placed simply affects your mind. So mind will think according to the placement of the zodiac sign in which moon is. So that is what moon is. Moon does not have to deal with exaltation or debilitation. If we completely refer to this statement that moon is exalted in Taurus, this means 100%. If we are saying this, that moon is exalted, we are saying that conclusively every person who is having Taurus sign, he is going to experience all the good results of moon. But any person who is born in the zodiac sign of Scorpio, he is going to be devastated for his whole life. It's illogical. It cannot happen. There are many people who are living a very good life with Taurus moon, with the Scorpio moon, and living a very what you can say, a life without any sort of mental and emotional peace. Even they have Taurus moon. So you can think it like this, that moon is the only planet which is free from exaltation and debilitation. Only purpose of moon is to define our thinking, make up our mindset, and control our mental disposition. That is what moon is. So if moon is in Taurus, what happens? Let's talk about that now. First thing which we can see here is that moon attains balance in this zodiac sign. And this is very important for moon, because moon and Mercury are the only two planets which are very, very sensitive in nature. They exhibit the result of the zodiac sign in which they are, and of the planets with which they are sitting or getting aspected by. Okay, so moon needs the support of any planet. That is very, very important to moon. So moon finds balance here in the zodiac sign, and since this is an earthy sign, and since it controls everything which is connected with the practical reality of this earth, specific, and in that part also moreover diverted towards materialism, moon finds balance in the zodiac sign. So if moon is here, means your mind is here. So person will be more driven towards practical and material reality. Okay, this is the first thing which we can see if moon is here in the zodiac sign. Next thing is that moon is your mental and emotional comfort or peace. So here person will have a lot of desires, materialistic desires, not spiritual desires. He can have that, but we are talking about in general. So mental and emotional comfort, if the person wants that, they get it only by fulfillment of their desires, which are mainly materialistic. So any kind of materialistic desires, if they fulfill that, they get the sense of mental and emotional comfort, and also by attaining financial stability in their life. And this statement could be correct for any person, but for these people specifically who have moon in Taurus, this will be the bottom line of their personality, the core of their personality. Okay, they want this in order to feel secure, and this is the main part, that they find what you can say, peace or comfort when they have things which are of permanent nature, which are not transcendental. So moon here gets stability, emotional stability, provides that emotional stability by attaining the things of permanence. And by permanence I mean that any person who has this particular placement of moon will want that he should get if he is getting anything in life, it should stay with him throughout his life. It should not go, whether it could be anything, not only your comfort and luxuries and wealth and money and all these things, it could be anything. So they want that, they get that emotional stability by attaining all the things which exhibit the nature of permanence. Okay, they don't like temporary, and that is why this particular what you can say, characteristic gives a possessive attitude as well, a conservative attitude. A person who does not want to let go can be seen, he has a possessive attitude. He wants and he wants more, but he does not want to let go what he has. Okay, so this is what we can see here when moon is in the zodiac sign. Next thing is that since there is a tendency that they don't want anything to let go, okay, so they avoid risks, and for them their their fulfillment of desires and financial stability is giving them the mental and emotional comfort and peace. So they avoid taking any sort of risk which is going to hamper that. they are afraid of crisis in life. Okay, this is what we can see here. If moon is in the zodiac sign, crisis makes them crazy, so they want to work day and night in order to avoid that circumstance ever in their life. And that is why they have some very good qualities in their nature as well. But this is the thing which motivates them to work more and more. And see here, if moon is well placed and if other planets also contribute, then these people are not going to be a person who is only having lots and lots of desires. He wants to get a lot of things, who wants to have a very renowned social status and money and everything. It is not like that. They have those desires, but they work for them also. Having desires is a good thing. Every person must have that. But the main thing is that whether you are working for it or not. Moon is good, these people would work for that as well. They are not going to just have thinking that okay, I am going to attain this. The moon is not dreamy here at all. Okay, it is connected to reality. It is connected to the deep dark realities of this whole material world. Moon gives the ability to understand it, not just by giving the desires a desirous attitude. He is going to give that ability to understand it and work according to it, so that you can get that emotional and mental stability by achieving a financial security in your life, by accumulating wealth, by fulfillment of all your desires, whether it could be anything. That depends on the person. So these people have that ability to work as well, and that is why you can see here that moon gives them that stubborn and headstrong nature, makes them practical in attitude. But you have to see the other combinations as well, because moon is a very, very sensitive planet. And apart from this, moon also makes them very social and creative, and these people are very smooth and charismatic talkers also. If Mercury is well placed, this will happen, because they know how to utilize their speech. Because what is Taurus? Your speech, your speaking skills. If Mercury is good, moon is here, and Venus is well placed, of course, then what will happen? You will utilize your smooth speech, you will utilize your sweet speech in order to convince even the hardest souls on this earth. You can see here people who are diplomats, but of course you have to see Mercury, but it gives such a good quality to the person. Okay, you are able to sway people away with your speech, and it does not mean it does not, what you can say, the main thing is that it does not matter that whether they have any ulterior motive to it. By utilizing their speech they gain whatever the motive they have. They can utilize that speech in order to get that motive fulfilled. Moon also makes them social in nature as well, and this speech helps them in becoming more social in nature. So this is a very good quality here which moon provides here to the person. And see, the main thing is that moon is balanced, so moon is not up in the air. Okay, so it makes person sometimes vindictive. Why vindictive? Is that the final placement of moon here is showing us that person is focused more on materialism. So whenever their final ambitions or goals or aims, they do not get fulfilled, or they do not get what they had been always wanted, they become vindictive as well. Okay, but this happens more when moon is more and more afflicted. I will talk about this later as well in this video. Next thing is that this placement of moon is arts as well. So this placement of moon is quite favorable for being in music, music industry, anything which is connected with arts, acting, fashion, or food sector also, because moon is food. Second house Taurus controls food intake and as well as food sector in general. So chefs can be seen with this, people working in hotels and restaurants, or any sector which is connected with food can be seen with this placement. Then moon, if here it is in this sign, it also gives very good writing skills, specifically creative writing skills like poetry. Okay, so moon is quite favorable placement for being in these areas if moon is here in Taurus. Now next thing is the main thing. is you have to check the condition of moon in general. This people do not see. People always say that okay, I have Taurus moon, I'm going to have all these characteristics. It does not matter. I'm talking about a general description, and it is literally impossible for me to tell about the moon in one video, because moon is your characteristic. Moon is your unique identity, and by unique identity it means that every person has a different identity. So I cannot talk about billions of people in just one video. It's impossible. What I am telling here is the general description. But moon is your mind. Moon is how you think. Moon defines you as a person. Whether you show it to the people or not, horoscope will reveal it. Okay, but it's very challenging task to see this. Okay, so here moon, if moon is good, we have seen the results. But see the placement of moon overall, how it is placed, in which house it is placed, with which planets it is placed, how it is placed in Navamsha, how it is placed in other divisional charts, or if you are seeing any particular aspect of your life like career. How moon is placed in general, you must see that. How Venus is placed specifically in this case, because moon is sitting in the zodiac sign of Venus. If Venus is supporting moon, I said moon requires support. It is the only planet which needs the support of any planet in order to become strong. So if moon is getting the support of Venus, it will give all the good results. But if not, and if moon gets afflicted, if it is sitting with Mars, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, and that too in bad houses, totally ill placed in Navamsha chart, losing the power overall. Venus, which is the lord of Taurus, is getting afflicted. It is debilitated. It is in bad signs. It is also in Papkartri Yoga or any sort of affliction. What happens? It means that moon and Venus lose the power. If moon and Venus will lose the power, then they both become afflicted, and now the results will vary. They will take a negative side now. So the basic characteristic will be there, that person will have a lot of desires. But if moon was strong, person will be working for achieving those desires in his life. But if now moon and Venus is afflicted, person will not have the ability to work. He will just think a lot that okay, I should get this, I want this. All sorts of desires will be there, but he is not going to work for them. That will be the big difference here. It also makes person quite selfish in attitude. If moon is afflicted here, Venus is not supporting it, it will make person selfish. Lots of desires will be there, but no appropriate fulfillment. And since these people, they get their mental and emotional comfort and peace by fulfillment of those desires and aims, they do not get that also, because they do not have the fulfillment of desires in the first place. So there is no mental and emotional comfort as well if moon is afflicted. And now what happens? Since you have a lot of desires but you are not able to achieve them, and you are seeing people around you who are achieving them and who are doing good in their lives, person becomes jealous. So jealousy takes over. This is the thing which we can see. Lack of mental and emotional peace. Lots and lots of desires but no appropriate fulfillment. And now this vindictive nature comes to arise within the person. Okay, jealousy will increase, vindication will increase. And we can also see a backstabbing nature. But this backstabbing will be by utilizing your speech mainly, not by your physical actions. It will be by utilizing your speech, because Taurus is speech. So you will utilize your speech in order to break people away from each other. So this is the things which we can see if moon and Venus are afflicted, and this will happen only when they are afflicted. Otherwise you cannot see this. You have to see the final placement of moon and Venus. Okay, so this is how moon should be analyzed and must be analyzed in astrology. Now as far as nakshatras are concerned, there are 3 nakshatras in this zodiac sign: Kritika, Rohini and Mrigashira. These 3 nakshatras, in these 3 nakshatras, moon will again give different results. I have made the video on these 3 nakshatras. Here you can watch them in the card section, and you will see in more detail that how if moon is placed in these nakshatras, what kind of results it gives. Okay, but the general result remains same, which we have seen here in this video. Okay. So I think that now you have understood how moon gives the results in this zodiac sign of Taurus, and it is not a matter of exaltation or debilitation. So thanks for watching this video. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below, and for more check on my website and Facebook page. Otherwise we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.